before this podcast, we're going to have some words of encouragement from Lincoln.
I like bugs.
I like turtles. And here we
Thanks,
go.
buddy.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Got a lot of shit going on. Well, I mean, there's only one thing we're waiting on. July 30th. Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's a
Brand
good
new
one.
day.
Yeah. I haven't started Sugar yet.
Oh, yeah?
I am curious. Man, how do I put this into words?
Okay.
I can't wait to start this new show. Let me venture to say, this is how I'm gonna describe it.
Uh-huh.
A one-of-a-kind, never been done before scenario TV show that's coming soon. I think it's a TV show, maybe a limited series, could be a movie, I don't know, I can't tell.
Okay.
But for sure, never been done before. So it's got Anya Taylor Johnson Joy, Aaron, whatever her name is,
Yeah, Anya
Queen's Gambit.
Taylor-Joy.
Right.
Got it.
And she's in this new project on Apple TV, but it's never been done before. So she's like, as a kid, she's trained as like an assassin.
Oh, yeah.
And now she's an adult, right? So now she's got right?
Now she's got adult problems.
We've never seen anything like this
Watch an
before.
assassin walk out to her mailbox and get a letter from the toll tag.
Yeah, no. But it's don't confuse it with Dark
Alias.
Angel, Hannah, Peppermint, Salt,
Alias.
Ava,
Yeah.
Red Canary, Black Canary, Red Sparrow. I can keep going, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
it's
man,
all the
look,
same shit.
I like them all, but bro, when are we getting right? Like Kate Beckinsale alone's got 3 or 4 of them.
True.
Luke ScarJo, she won't stop making them. She's her bread and butter is I'm a child trained assassin.
Yeah. I
Hey,
mean,
what are we doing? I like a trope.
depends on who you ask. She's kind of cornered the market on Russian child trained assassin.
And like I said, Beckinsale's done several. You know, ScarJo's
Right.
done several. Garner did a whole series and then came back and did a movie that's not even
Yeah.
related to Alias, but it's clearly Alias. But you're like, what is this again? And then of course, Jennifer Lawrence had to jump in there because she's like, well, I can do one too. It's
And
like
she was like, so what's going to separate Red Sparrow from Alias? And she's like, I'll show him a bush. And they're
Oh.
like,
okay,
hey, look, I like the angle you're taking.
like what we're doing here.
You know what I mean?
We didn't even bother to get creative though. We were literally Hannah, Anna, Ava.
Yeah.
Like we were just throwing out. Hey, let's keep going. The next one, Dana,
Yeah. Bobana.
Bobana, right? Rosanna, right? And then we tried foods, salt, peppermint, whatever. Just keep,
Coming to Apple Plus.
bro. I was like
Garlic.
I was just like, this will be cool. And then I was like, but I think if I'm not mistaken, I thought I saw Oliphant in it, and I'm all like, well, he played Hitman, which is the dude version of all these other movies. The same
Right.
thing. He was a kid trained assassin, which, here you go, deep cut for you. The opening scene to Hitman. Go watch it again.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got all the kids in training. All that footage is from a TV show.
Oh, really?
It's all from Dark Angel. They used all the B-roll from Dark Angel's kid training footage.
They're like, hey, man, we got all this B-roll of these kids training. Do you know what you want to do with it? And he's like, now we're going to scrap it.
Yeah.
We're going to shelf it, and we're just going to get more B-roll of Jessica Alba in a tight black suit.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, that tracks.
I have her action figure somewhere.
Yeah, you got concussed
yeah, I
a
got
couple
concussed.
podcasts ago from the box set falling on you.
It's a
Yeah.
welcome concussion.
Hey, you know what's not that?
What?
That I just finished the 4th season on is Dark Winds.
Oh, that's a great show.
Oh, I love it, dude.
Great show.
I love it.
Great show.
The Natural,
Yeah.
R.I.P. Robert Redford,
Yeah, Dark Wind's great.
and, Crazy George R.R. Martin.
Mm-hmm.
It's all on a reservation.
Yeah. No, that's a great one.
Yeah, I just 4th season just came out on Netflix, and I binged it all.
Yeah,
Mostly,
that's a good show.
mostly at work.
Yeah.
Caught the last episode at home. You know what I mean? But
That's
yeah,
the way to do it.
it's a good. I mean, look, if you're looking for a, I mean, it's kind of like, I mean, how do you explain it? It's kind of like 1970s police on a Navajo reservation.
Well, I can describe it.
Oh, sure.
I can describe it in 2 words.
What's that? You?
Thunderheart.
Yeah. But
Hey. Boom.
with no Kilmer.
Thunderheart, baby.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, hey,
Great movie.
watched it yesterday.
Great
Just-
movie.
Just, so you know.
Tubi?
Watched it yesterday. Tubi.
Yeah.
Thunderheart. Yeah, of course.
No, now that I know that, I'm gonna watch it.
It's so
This
good,
weekend.
dude. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's great.
And so they got like all the cars. In this season's crazy, man. They got the normal cast. They got the regular dude, the Lieutenant Lee Porn. They got the young sergeant. They got the super tall, hot female sergeant. They got
Dark Winds
all the characters are back, but guess who? And I mean, it's a little bit of a spoiler, but most people may not recognize her. They had old what's her face from the first Born Identity. The woman he's with, the redheaded.
I don't know if I remember.
In the first Born Identity, he meets that woman at the consulate, and he's like, "Hey, I need a ride to Berlin."
Yeah, I don't remember who it was.
I mean, I
I
gotta
mean, I
look
can
her up.
Google it if you need. We can.
Nah, I just watched it, and I knew her. I know.
But Dark Winds is good for. There's the like all these like the other show I liked, which I can't remember. Can't believe I can't remember the name of it now because
Oh yeah,
I loved it.
Franca Potente.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I mean, and she's like it's got the dude. I mean, you may have seen it. The guy that played Harry Bosch, which was one of my favorite prime
Yeah, I know him.
L.A. PD detective show.
Sure.
Had Titus Welliver in it and had Franca Potente, and then Titus Welliver.
Yeah, I know him.
And
I'm not right. He's not.
hey, yo, what's your
I'm
beef
not-
with
nah.
fucking?
I don't like him.
What's your beef with Hieronymus Bosch, dude?
I was happy yesterday. Funny you mention it because I saw the article. Right. Bosch is returning to Amazon.
Yeah.
In a prequel. And I'm like, all right, cool, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, they're gonna have to recast this, 90-year-old dude. And I'm like, hey, cool, maybe I'll watch it now.
You're talking about if we brought up every fucking prequel that's coming out that we don't want or need, or it's kind of like, look, just pay the man, right?
Yeah.
Just pay the man.
If you're trying to do a thing, just pay him.
There's 20 Michael Connolly novels where he could go down another, and usually in most of all the series they've taken like several books, and so and they run like multiple book storylines
Yeah, that's why they gave old
throughout the
Jack Ryan a bunch of seasons.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they're like, hey, dude, we got 50 books.
Yeah.
Made 30 movies. Whatever, dude. People get it.
I will say though,
Look,
they just released this Jack Ryan Ghost War.
yeah. Is it good?
No,
Okay. I didn't watch it.
look, again, the bane of my existence with all this is execution.
Right.
Right? You already had the characters. You already had old fucking Krasinski as Jack Ryan.
Yeah.
He was a fine character. He could play he looked like a strong, athletic, smart dude. He could pass for that.
Right.
But they get to this movie and they bring back everything, but it feels like it got like edited so bad
Sure.
that sometimes the continuity is not there. Right? And it's like the first 2 acts is like a build up, and then they get to the end, and then it's like they phone it in.
Right.
You
That's
know what
not
I
good.
mean?
Look, man.
They don't stick the landing.
And I don't care if this is slightly controversial with some people. It's not. It just shouldn't be because it's factual. But look, I have had a problem since even the ones I like, even the movies that you and I like.
Right.
I still have always had a problem with this one aspect. When you have source material,
Yeah.
you have no excuse for a poor story.
Volumes and volumes.
And here's what I mean. Okay, and again, go watch 300, the original movie, and
Mhm.
then go read 300. It's almost scene for scene.
Right.
Go watch The Watchmen, Zack Snyder's Watchmen, okay?
Yeah.
And go read the book. And outside of a couple of things they had to for logic,
Yeah.
everything else is like, hey, that's the person, that's the costume, that's the scene.
Oh, you mean they had to adjust the storyline because of how wild fucking comics get?
right?
You know what I mean?
So outside of adjusting, like, hey, we don't know if we want to show an actual like Kraken come and eat the city or whatever kind of thing. They're like, well, let's find a better way to end this.
Hey,
And
let's
it's like,
just
okay,
show a big blue dong.
right.
You know what I mean?
But like, when you have the ability and you go, okay, hey, check it out, man. Here's 70 pages of a book, or here's 70 years of a story. Right? There's no reason that Superman should be all this weird creative storyline with like, oh look, we're gonna put
Yeah.
him. It's like, what are you talking about, dude? You have 5 million issues of Superman to flip through since the very first one from
Yeah.
1938.
Yeah.
Right? Here it is. Start there, right? Go here, still doing them. It's like,
Yeah, but I mean, it's not only that, but there is so much in between. You know what I mean?
That's my
so
point.
many characters.
and yet you get these James Gunn types that are like, hey, how about Supergirl's drunk? Well, I don't. What do you mean? It's like, how about she's, not hot and she's drunk and she wears a trench coat?
Well, that's why I like Smallville's like 87 seasons. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
they were like, hey, look, we have this character. Hey, let's make him a teenager.
Make him a teenager,
Right? Because this is Clark in high school.
Mhm.
Right? It's like Saved by the Bell. Right? But it has,
I love that show.
Superman,
I love it. And you tweak
Lois Lane, all
some
that
things
shit.
here and there, but for the most part, it's like, here's Clark Kent growing up on the farm. Here's his dad, Jonathan Kent, and but it's just it's a no brainer, right? And then it happens all the time, and especially like, I mean, there's a whole series of much like this Dark Winds thing, every Native American gets involved in a thing, and there's been these novels that have come out for decades, and like Lou Diamond was the character for a while, Adam Beach was the character for a while, then that double braid guy from Longmire and Dark Winds, he was the guy, and it's like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
dude, we'll just ship these characters, and every one of them was good because it was like cop on a res detective. There you go.
Hey man, and look, nobody's, and I know I feel like white savior, so it's like Momoa doing the Sandler thing and
Oh
putting
yeah.
Tamura and all those guys in every movie, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like the same thing. Like what's funny is you see older versions because anytime they do a movie and there's Native Americans involved, hey, look, man,
You know who's coming.
you got like.
There's Graham Greene before he died.
You got like
he's
10,
all of 'em.
15 pictures in these headshots. You know what I mean?
Dude. If Adam Beach, he would have been in more had he not struck that Law and Order deal, but he was Law and Order for about 5 years, so he had to go do that deal. But it's like, hey,
Yeah,
just wait for whatever you're waiting on.
yeah. As we stare into the
Beast,
of Ghost, giving us the woo woo.
the Nook from Lost Boys,
Yeah,
Corey Haim's dog, the better
Nook.
Corey,
yeah. The better Corey.
the one we lost.
While we wait for the dog situation, so like, I was off today and I had a pretty good day. So I went and get my beard trimmed,
Looks good.
right? And if you hear me lean away from belching, is because I had chile quiles at El Norteño,
Nice.
right?
Yeah.
And then went and got me a little dessert, and then showed up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. That's the great thing about working, like
Yeah.
working on 3,
Right.
being off 2, or being on 2 off 3. Is that, man? I just get a Wednesday.
I know.
You know what I mean? I can do whatever I want.
Mila way. Not a pat way. Not a way. Yeah, dude. Sorry, I had to.
No, I got you. You had to, you had to flex. You had to flex your Native American roots.
Nicole shakes her head every time she's off.
She's like, "What? Look, what kind of nonsense? You know what I mean? What are you doing?"
Dude.
That's not me saying that. That's just
Right,
an
yeah, yeah. No, I
interpretation
mean-
of the woman that's married to you.
and yet it worked. Right? That's because we have an understanding. All right? You saw
The
White
dog-
Fang? That's me. That's all I'm saying.
Your dog goes, oh, he's having a stroke.
I'm gonna get out of here.
I'm gonna go do the other one. Now that she put these scary noise making tools down, I'm gonna go see if she'll,
So she'll let me have whatever I
yeah,
want. Yeah.
let me go outside again.
She just came in,
Right.
obviously.
Been in 10 minutes, and she's like, hey, these guys aren't giving me any attention. I want to go back outside and bark at squirrels. Yeah, I mean, hey, look.
It's frustrating.
No, yeah, I get it. But
Dark Wind's good. That's all I'm saying. And yes.
yeah, if you're looking for like
hey,
a different angle on like cop western, throw in some Native American lore and spirits and
yeah.
all that kind of stuff, man,
your
it's a
boy,
good watch.
Kit, she had to squeeze a bunch into Old American Primeval, had to put in
Yeah,
as many, or Peter Berg, whoever did that one. I don't remember which one did it, but
yeah. Well, I mean, you can't do the Old West
right.
without.
Right. And they were like,
Native
hey, who do we
Americans.
call up? That's like, well, here's the headshots. And it's like,
Yeah.
well, hey, can we get her? Oh, no, she's busy filming Echo.
The fact is, they're probably not even sending out headshots, right? Because all these casting directors already know who all these guys
Yeah.
are.
They just
It's
go,
like, hey, can you? Is there an updated list? And they're like, nah, it's been the same list
Yeah,
since
it's been since
2015.
2015.
And
And
like,
then-
all right, can you? I lost mine. Can you?
Yeah, can you fax it
Can
over?
you CC me one? So I know who the 12 guys that I have a choice of.
Hey, 6 of these are tied up though. They're doing this Disney thing. They got some superhero they're doing. There's also some kids on the list, but they're tied
There-
up on a Hulu thing.
Yeah, and there's a couple maybes because they might be rebooting Twilight.
Yeah, we're not sure, right? Hey, if we can get that kid, and they're like, oh, okay, well, let's keep going, right? And just call
What
it
about
real.
Taylor? Do not say his name.
Don't say his name. He's right. Okay. What about the other two? What about Taylor and Tyler from Teen Wolf? Can we get those two? Because that's the same kid.
First of all,
All right.
I want to know
Tyler's busy doing Superman. but
what O'Lautner did
Right.
to get thrown out of the the list of 15.
he sure did though.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he made
yeah.
that one action movie, and look,
Right. Yeah. One action
it's
movie.
got to be tough, right? Because
one American Horror
I
Story.
mean, look what
episode.
happened to your boy Ernie Reyes, right?
Yeah.
He was a kid martial artist,
In
had all
everything,
the
dude.
was in everything in the fucking middle 80s on,
Dude,
right?
From like 85 to 95, you needed an Asian ninja.
Ernie Reyes was your man,
Mm-hmm.
and that's cool. And then he got older, and then they're like, meh,
Right.
you
and
know
then
what I
he was
mean?
stunt choreography and like
He
stunt
adapted.
character, right?
You know
he
what I mean?
adapted, dude.
He
'Cause
adapted.
He like was a stunt person.
He's like,
and then
hey
a
man,
background character
none of
in
these
Wick.
assholes can do a roundhouse and be like, hey man, I can get Ernie Reyes here in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Throw a
Dude,
mask on him.
He'll keep doing them.
Yeah.
He's still great.
Yeah. And I'm glad. Now I'm glad Ernie's just chilling at home and his phone rings. It's like, hey Ernie,
Yeah.
it's fucking Rick. Hey, can you come down to
wait.
Paramount and
Go ninja, go ninja. Oh, go ninja. Hello?
dude,
You know it's his ringtone, baby.
if there's ever a time where we can make shorts, I mean, I'm not talking about like just clips. I'm just talking about like deep cut shorts. Is Ernie Reyes like lounging outside and his phone ring, it's fucking Vanilla Ice.
Go,
He picks it up and some guy's like, hey Ernie, it's Rob. Man, we got this production going on down here at Universal, and man, we need somebody to wear a bear costume and do a fucking back fucking dragon spin kick.
Man, when do you
He's like, hey man, you know my rates.
Yeah.
You know what I charge. yeah, Ernie, it's fine, dude. It's our resident
Yeah.
fucking executive, Chad. Hey,
Oh,
hey,
100%.
Hey,
Ernie.
Ernie, it's Chad. Hey, man, we're in a bind, buddy, down here at Warner Brothers. Can you come down here and put on a duck suit and do some
okay.
roundhouses?
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, man. Yeah, it's like, hey, man. Yeah, hey, once that Venmo hits, I'll be on my way, dude.
Yeah, dude, I'll hang tight.
Yeah. Hey, send that Venmo and the Uber,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll be there lickety split.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you? Oh, what do you need? My jumping roundhouse. Watch.
Yeah,
Right?
I got you,
Hey,
dude.
dude, aren't you 58?
Hey, Chad.
Yep.
Chad, buddy.
It's
Calm
fine,
down,
man.
brother.
Dude, we got these.
Ernie to the rescue.
Scott Atkins is unavailable. You know, we just can't. We're just.
I mean, hey, if it's worth anything to you, Ernie, yeah, we got the who'd you say?
Scott Adkins,
He's
yeah.
like, yeah, he's like the antagonist.
yeah.
But the only caveat is, you know, you got to wear a fucking lizard suit or whatever the fuck they're filming.
Whatever they're filming. Dude. Yeah, he was like a cheetah in Dr. Moreau. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, hey, what is this guy? It's like,
It's like, hey, nobody's gonna know it's you until the credits hit, but
Yeah.
we're gonna pay your scale. You know what I mean?
hey, it's a 2-person list though, right? It's Ernie
Yeah.
Reyes and DeCasco. So they're just right next to each other, and they're like, hey, we can't. Hey, Ernie didn't answer.
They're like, hey, Chad, the elderly Asian dude had to drop out. He's doing voiceover work for some kind of fucking One Piece.
He's doing One Piece over the Netflix. You got anybody else? It's like, hold on.
He's locked in at Netflix.
We call DeCascos.
He thought he was going to be able to break free for a day, but, you know, they're trying to cram back-to-back episodes. Can you find us an elderly Asian guy? And he's like, Chad's just kind of like sitting at his desk, and he's thinking, fuck, man, I'm going to get fired. And
Yeah.
he looks up. Oh, fuck, Mark Dacascos.
Yeah, dude. Banana Way. He plays Banana Way while he's doing it.
That-
Only the strong.
That or he sends a text, and his text notification is like that fucking Iron Chef shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly. So, what the fuck is this? So,
He's like, fucking Chad.
he's sitting by a pool, sunglasses, right?
Yeah.
$200 Ray-Bans. Yeah.
Because you just feel like Mark Dacascos did everything right? I mean,
He's got
he
linen
stru-
pants on.
he struck while the iron was hot,
Right.
made some real estate investments. You know, he's got some money laying around.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
not hurting, right? He's not, you know, he's sitting on that Iron Chef money.
What's crazy is he's the exact same story, which they all three are, but he's the exact same story. Mark Dacascos, his dad is Al Dacascos, an infamous, you know, multi-black belt, fight
Yeah.
choreographer, school running, all the things, stunt coordinator, all the things. And then boom, Mark Dacascos happens. It's like, well, what is he great?
He's
It's
like, hey.
even better than his dad.
He's like, hey, this kid's good looking.
Brandon Lee, same deal, right?
This
Bruce
kid's
Lee,
handsome.
handsome.
You know what I mean?
Same thing. Ernie Reyes,
Hey, Al.
senior,
Hey, Al.
junior.
You never thought about putting Mark in front of a camera? The kid's got a look, man.
He's so lazy.
Yeah, right.
Compare, it's always like that because your dad's Bruce Lee, your dad's Al Dacascos. So
They call Mark and he's like, man, I don't know. I got to hear about from Strahelski. There might be that John Wick 8.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I gotta stay fluid, make sure I can answer the
Yeah.
call. Cause he's not getting called by like Nolan,
No.
right?
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan's not like, hey,
He's-
Mark
hey,
Dacascos. And they're like, Chris,
Nolan's
we
tied,
have money. You know what I
Nolan's
mean?
tied up calling some real specific people lately.
Yeah, because the Odyssey is getting
He's
that poor movie just barely premiered, and
dude. It's
I don't know who's getting burned down worse, Supergirl or the Odyssey. And one has already hit theaters,
Dude.
and then now you're already starting to see these fucking AI articles pop up about how they're gonna rush it to HBO Max because
Man,
it's just getting bombed in the
I mean,
theater.
people are just murdering both of those films like nothing. It's not like everything, like in our day, right? A movie just did bad. Well, it just did bad. Or sometimes we didn't even know, like you and I have talked about this before, but like we didn't even know a movie did bad. We just like, well, we saw it at
We
the
didn't know
theater.
it was bad until
We
we were
didn't even know it was
talking about
bad.
it the next day. It's like, yo, man, I saw this movie. It was fucking rad. What was it? You know, the Reanimator. And they're like, dude, that shit sucks, bro.
And you're like, what? I loved it.
I was
Dude,
like,
there are so many movies where I left the theater thinking I watched a great movie, and then like you find out next day, like or a week later, that like on
why'd you
Entertainment
spend
Week,
your money on that, dumbass?
yeah, on Entertainment Tonight's like, oh, you know, this box office bomb. You're like, what are you talking about? I
And
didn't know
how
that
many
bombed.
Entertainment Tonights did you catch?
Oh, dude,
Once a month?
once
Maybe?
a month, maybe.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I didn't even know that movie was bad. And then you're like, you look back. I mean, we have a coworker, and he and I talk about bad movies because we
And
thought
look,
they were
and
good.
Entertainment Tonight better fucking catch you after they zoom in on what's her face's legs with her lit fucking table.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Right, yeah.
And then once you're
It's-
kind of like, man, look at the gams on that
Yeah.
chick. And they're like, Reanimator or what?
Oh, yeah, I saw
Oh
that.
shit! No, I just watched that. And he was like,
Yeah, it
critically,
lost
is
800.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
On a budget of $200,000, it only made $6 at the
Yeah, and you're like,
theater, and you're
I
like,
saw
wait a
it.
minute,
That's my
hey,
6.
That's my $6.
Dude, there are so many movies that I thought were just great, and then it's like, no, dude, that did horrible. And you're like, oh, that's weird. But then also, historically looking back, you and I will both be like, no, I love that movie. And then you go find out that the reviews and the critics hated it, or
Yeah.
Gene Siskel and Ebert.
Siskel and
fucking
Ebert
idiots.
gave it 2 thumbs down.
Okay,
Fuck you guys.
fuck those guys.
R.I.P.
Right? Yeah. But like, it is a weird one. Whereas in this case, now you know before it comes out if a movie is going to
Bro.
already be hated, right?
When they,
and man,
you know, like,
this
like,
is great wall
like you
level
said,
hate.
there was only like 4 shows that got like pre-release,
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
versions of the movie, right? Like Siskel and Ebert,
Yep.
Entertainment Tonight,
That Gene Shalit guy.
yeah,
with
the mustache.
And then there was that one dork, but I don't remember his name. I just know he was super dorky, and he was also on Entertainment Tonight a lot. But
Oh man.
he had big glasses, and he was Leonard.
Oh yeah.
Right?
I think you're on
You know
the
what I'm
right
talking
track,
about?
but man, that is so buried beneath layers and layers of shit that I've watched, dude.
But
I'll
there
think
was,
of it
like-
later, but
there were,
right
like-
now,
that was it. You kind of were hope. Hey man, this guy might have something.
every now and again, Annie Rooney would jump in on
Oh,
60
dude.
Minutes, and talk about a movie,
Exactly.
Nowadays, every fucking YouTuber can get a fucking email code to watch it on the website.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it used to be, there
Which
was
I
this.
wouldn't be hating
I
if
wouldn't
we
be
got
hating
that
if we did
code.
that.
You know what I mean?
There used to be that thing though, where like some people were like, "Oh man, not everybody has a voice," and they were like, "Oh, the internet will happen. Everybody have a voice," and it's like turns out
There's too many voices.
too many voices, and not everybody evidently like should have all the voice that they have. Where it's like, I'm all for freedom of speech and everything, but sometimes you're like, man, it's like that thing I showed you one time where it's like it used to just be like when you had a stupid friend, he was just the stupid friend. He'd be like, I don't
Yeah.
know, dude, I'm fucking stupid, and that's how it went. Everybody knew. It's like, well, yeah, don't ask Dave, he's stupid. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
Dave, what do you think? He's like, "Fuck,
Why did you ask Dave?
I don't know. I'm
That
fucking
dude's
stupid.
a dumbass.
You want a beer?
Yeah, but he's strong,
Yeah, but he's
and I
strong.
don't want to lift his fucking couch
Yeah.
by myself.
But man, asking him opinions and thoughts, that's not what he's for. But now that dumb Dave can go to the internet and look it up, and then he finds other idiots that are flat earthers, and they
You're asking Dave, who's okay with rape and the apocalypse, to come
Yeah,
over and fucking
100%,
help
dude.
you out?
Yeah, it's fine. It's like that thing though. That guy said, the hilarious comedian. He was just like, Google is a search engine, not
Yeah.
an answer engine. And yet,
Yeah.
what happens is these idiots find each other,
Yeah.
and they're like, yeah, and it's like, oh, great. But now,
Look, we understand
Critically
that
panned.
with any great kind of like leap in technologies, there's going to
Right.
be a everything is double sided,
Yeah, yeah.
double edged. You
Mhm.
know exactly. One side cuts good, the other side, well, I mean, you can't have the knife without both edges.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I mean?
Mhm.
So you got like people that used to do it on like regular TV shows are now doing it on fucking their own YouTube channel. You know
well,
what I
it used
mean?
to be like, even though he was a failed screenwriter, you knew that like the Siskel Ebert thing was like these guys went to film school. These guys were versions of journalists or film critics. They really
Yeah.
were at least an educated version, even if we didn't agree because we were kids who liked Ninja Turtles or something. It's
Yeah.
like yeah, but in general they could be like, hey man. This
Well-
movie, right?
well, what's funny
hey,
is-
Forrest Gump, right? Like I don't like it, but they could go like, "Hey, man, arguably, this is probably going to be hailed as one of the greatest movies ever made," right?
Yeah.
Shawshank, stuff like that. They could look back and go, "Man, this is clearly."
Well, you
what
know,
great
they would
cinema
occasionally
is."
chime in on like, and it would always be toward like the end of the show, and be like, well, we did watch fucking, whatever is Terminator
Yeah,
and James Cameron, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? And then you'd be like, oh, all right. And if they liked it, you could probably. There's a pretty good chance.
pretty
that
good
it's
chance. At least it's good.
pretty good now. You got people doing movie reviews in between them cutting fucking Instagram reels.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And nothing bugs me more is when you have young people trying to talk about something and they're saying words, and I know what those words are,
Yeah.
but they're just murdering these words.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. I do.
And it's just like I just feel like an old man.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just like, come on, dude. I mean, most of the time when people learn how to say words is because they hear other people say it. You know
Dude,
what I mean?
They wouldn't let. Bobby Lee kept trying to read something the other day, and then his crew wouldn't let him. He was like, "Just put it up there, and I'll read it." And they were like, "I don't
No.
think it's a good idea." Right? And then it's like his little like sidekick buddy was like, "Bobby, it's fine. We'll just play the role, or we can read." He's like, "No, just put it up there. And let me read it." And then Kalila's like, "Please don't." And it's like, hey, when Kalila's a voice of reason on that show, you got to go, man.
Hey, man, maybe we need to
Maybe
pump the
not,
brakes on
because
this.
you just don't want him reading it, right? Because
Yeah.
he can't. He's not the guy. You want funny jokes, get naked on stage. There you go.
He's your guy.
But man,
Do you want him trying to pronounce, like
right?
specifically
No,
any of those things? No.
no, that's Santino's job over on Bad Friends, right? He talks fast, talks clearly,
Right.
Some version of education.
It's like when they do ad reads, you can clearly tell who's more of like a polished, kind of like media person.
Yes.
And look, and this is no slight because Bobby's funny as fuck.
Right,
But I'm just saying, there's a reason why he's a stand-up.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a reason why they develop their own pace and they're doing their own comedy shows.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes these guys shouldn't be. I don't need you fucking up a Blue Chew ad or whatever the
Right.
fuck it is that
Hey,
they're-
dude, my guys, same deal though, right? Don't let Shaw read words.
Yeah.
Right? So, hey man, this is not. Give this. This is a one-time fucking educated Callan's rich ass childhood comes
Yeah.
in handy. You can be
Yeah.
like, hey, hand it
The
off.
only thing that he
Can-
offers is being able to read off of a fucking screen
Right.
and do ad reads. Other than that,
100%.
I
Other
don't
than
care
that.
that he gives any opinion on fucking anything ever
anything ever.
because I'm not interested at all.
No, never. No, it's the whole gamma of podcasts. You can find all sorts of funny things, but same thing, Theo, right? Blue Chew, Blue Chew. It does the job when nothing else will.
Yeah.
Chew it blue, and you're all, it's
Or when
good.
he's doing like intros.
yeah. Oh,
you know.
man.
Langley.
She
Tell
is,
me your story. Yeah.
today's guest. We have a comedy man. He makes funny stories
We
happen.
got a laugh master coming on. It's like, all right, just get to it, Theo.
What kind of wacky? Whose brain thinks this way?
Cat Williams. Shine a light on me.
Upstairs. Yeah, it's great. People see we like this dumb shit.
Hey, look, man.
We're
Look,
really doing it.
hey, look. If we didn't like this shit, we wouldn't,
Right.
be fucking
wouldn't
having a
be
good
here.
time making fun of it. You know what I mean?
Of course.
I mean, if anything could be said, you're a diehard thick boy.
Yeah. Got the hoodie to prove it.
Yeah, believe me, I've ridiculed you. I've ridiculed. I can't. I'm fucking Theo on that. I've made fun of you about it multiple times, and
I
so
wouldn't have it any other way.
right. Yeah, it's like, hey man, I've been doing this for 4 years now. All of a sudden, you're fucking getting an attitude about it. It's like, hey man, you okay? You need a hug?
That would be funny. I take offense later in life.
We've known each other coming up on 5
Right.
years, and then now at the like the 5-year anniversary, you're like, you know what,
Hey,
man?
man, actually,
You really kind of fucking piss me off when you bag on
yeah,
Thick
dude,
Boy
I can't
and
believe
Shab.
it.
I mean, Callan's fine. I mean, he's a fucking asshole, but
Yeah.
I don't know why you're so hard on Brendan.
It works on him because he's like, every time somebody starts to shit on him, he's like, hey, there's a lot to hate. It's fine. But he's like, I like people who, it's the same thing when somebody tries to mock my outfits at work. It's like, hey, man, it's fine, dude.
Present.
Right? It's 3 a.m. I'm the only one in the building. Right? Why am I dressed like this?
I always laugh because, like, whenever I come in and I relieve you, it's like, it's always like, it's like a mixed bag. What am I getting today?
What are you gonna get?
You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's usually a combination of things that I've already seen,
Right.
but it's like
Found a new way to.
it's like you go through wardrobe before you show up to work. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Like, what do you think?
nah.
Romeo and Juliet shirt,
Vest? No vest.
white boots,
Vest? No vest.
my e-bike biker gang vest that you want me to want, and then maybe I ain't brought.
don't
It's too hot for that.
It's too hot. Let's
That's
see.
that's a fall winter time.
Yeah, I mean, one person tried to say he was trying to mock my outfit. I was like, "Hey, man, I'm literally just normal. This is just jeans and a t-shirt." And the other guy goes, "Well, I mean, somehow though, even you in jeans and t-shirts still not just normal." And I'm all, it's the normal as I could get, right? But in my head, I'm like, it's just jeans and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
What? How weird could this be? And they're like, I don't know, but somehow.
Well, yeah, it's a turquoise shirt, some kind of weird bedazzled jeans, and pink shoes.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And you're just like,
Too
man,
many-
I just
too
threw
many
something
bracelets and
on. You know,
necklaces.
hey man, I found it was clean in the hamper, dude. That's
Clean
what I
and
want.
heavy. I
With.
just put on some.
Which exactly is how I go through wardrobe. I
Yeah.
go to my little laundry shooting thing, and I'm like,
Clean? Not clean.
oh yeah, that one smells like Gain.
Yeah.
This one's good
Must
to
be
go.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with that,
Back
have
on the
not-
back
I-
on the main road,
I
fellow
have not
folks.
started sugar yet. I don't know if you have, but I
I
have,
have.
not. Okay. We good so far or not?
Well, you know, the one thing that I don't, look,
Because I'll take a clue.
Apple has no shortage of money.
Clearly.
They got so
Right.
much
I
money.
saw The Gorge. That was clearly an expensive movie.
And if you listen to like Segura even mentioned on his podcast when he was pitching Bad Thoughts, he was like,
Great show.
we had what we like and then what we could do, right?
Right.
Like we would like 6 million an episode, but
Mm-hmm.
we could do it for 3, right? And apparently he took that offer to Apple, and they were like, we're trying to do like 30 million.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Highbrow, too.
like 6 million for like 5 or 6 episodes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Apple's like, well, we're kind of looking projects into somewhere in the neighborhood of like 30 million for 8-10 episodes. You know what I mean?
Yep.
He's like, oh shit,
Right.
well, we can definitely
Right.
they're like, Segura's like, hey, get the wish list out. You
Yeah.
know, it's like what we.
Pop the wish list out.
Because I wonder, like, how's that work? If that's the way it works in like a writer's room, right? It's like,
Right.
hey, got these idea, 6 episodes. We could probably, it'd be nice if we got 18 million,
Mm-hmm.
right? And they were like, nobody's gonna give us $18 million to make these giant dicks that you
Right.
swing around. Spoiler alert, season 1.
Spoiler alert.
And and Apple, I don't even think Apple cares
Right.
whatever the content is, because I mean, you look at their
No, I was
shows and it's
watching
like
that-
it's all over the fucking
I was
place.
watching that new Travolta movie the other day. I started it. That one where it's about a pilot. It's a book he wrote.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. They gave, because Travolta bought a hat.
He didn't take another stab at Battlefield Earth?
Nah, not yet.
Not yet.
But somebody bought Travolta a hat, and when they did,
Oh, yeah.
he told himself he could be a director, and it's fun. It's nothing wrong with the movie. The movie's really clever.
Look,
It's,
man,
it's
as
a
long as
feel
he's
good.
been around, as many movies as he has made,
Right.
it doesn't surprise me that he's seen it go on for
Yeah.
decades, right? And
Yeah.
he goes, I think I got a handle on how these things go.
Yeah.
So yeah, somebody who's been an actor for
45,
50 years.
years.
it wouldn't surprise me.
because we were. Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me that he could be like, I think I could do this myself. We could save a little money on that, and then and give me some more hats to wear.
Some
you
more
know what I
hats.
mean? And they're like, all right. I mean, who's
And
gonna
as
tell?
a hat guy, I'm telling you, it's a lot
Who's
of
gonna
hats.
Who's gonna be like, nah,
No.
John?
Right. Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
Come
I
on.
think we really want to get that dude that did a couple episodes of Game of Thrones. He's
Yeah.
available.
No.
Hey man, no, I got it.
Got it. It's fun. It's a feel good movie. It's not that long. It's like an hour 10 or something, and it's cool. It's about planes and his first plane trip and a book he wrote. There's nothing wrong with it. It's super cute. It's fine. It's well
But
done.
look, it's like you mentioned earlier about how many times can we fucking rehash the female spy trained assassin? It's like how much more can fucking Travolta do that he hadn't
Right.
done before?
That's why this was interesting, because it's like
Right.
this was
And they were like, man, we're really
story.
scanning, scripts, John. We want to get you a real good,
Yeah.
project. And he's like, I think I could fucking wing it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
literally. He was like, I wrote a book like
I
20
know a
years
ghost
ago.
writer. She's not doing anything. You
doing
know, she
anything.
could, snap it into a script.
Snap it up, baby.
And they're like, hey, oh, okay. Yeah. He goes, yeah. I mean, it's something.
Dude, and it clearly...
Nobody's seen it because it's kind of me. And they're like,
Yeah.
Chad's like, we dig it,
Done.
John.
And you
And
can
he's like,
tell...
Chad, call me Mr. Travolta, please.
Call me Mr. Travolta. You could tell there's money behind it in a very interesting way, but they put it in the right way.
It's Apple.
What I mean is, because it's a small film. Like, it's a genuinely what you would consider, because it's like a kid and his mom and a handful of people on the plane.
Right.
That really is the gist of the hour 10. But the plane, the flying scenes, the cars that are like accurate to
Yeah.
the period accurate cars, period accurate plane, by
Yeah,
the way.
that's where the money
Hey,
goes.
period accurate plane could not have been cheap,
No.
right? Because
'Cause
it's
it-
supposed to take place in like 60, or something like
Yeah.
that. And you're like 1959.
It's like Sugar. They're
Right.
filming solely in LA. And with LA burning.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not literally,
No, we know what you mean.
right? But just like
Yeah, it's not Vancouver. Like they normally try to shovel that down your throat. And they're like, look, we're in Texas. I'm like, that's not Texas.
No.
I know. The last 3 Chainsaw Massacres have not been filmed in Texas, and it's so obvious. The 2 of them are filmed in Bolivia. Let me tell you what doesn't look like Texas.
Bolivia.
And some people are like, well, I don't know. It's an open field.
Well,
It's
we can go as far as Arizona. That kind of looks
That
like
kinda.
Texas. Not really. Not if you're from
Dude,
Texas.
even
You
when
know
they-
right away. They go, that's not fucking West Texas.
even when they use Georgia,
It's like fucking Hobbs, New Mexico.
they use Georgia, it's wrong. It's the
Yeah.
wrong trees, the wrong height. Everything's wrong. When they try to use Louisiana, I'm like, hey, man, we don't have that much swamp.
Look, I'm not a member of the Audubon Society,
Right.
right?
Mhm.
But I can tell whenever these like shows, like I'll every now and again I'll knock down a couple episodes of Criminal Minds,
Oh, yeah.
and they're like, blah blah blah, whatever made up name Texas,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like
Yeah,
fucking
milquetoast.
avocado trees, and I'm like, that's not just.
Dude,
I'm not
it's-
saying there aren't any, but they're not just out.
right.
You know what I mean?
It's the most blasphemous when you make the Chainsaw Massacre movies in another country. Because it's like, hey, dude, we've had
The
wild...
Vancouver
Dude,
Chainsaw Massacre.
We've had wild success
Toronto.
of these things, right? It's a massive franchise that has lasted the better part of 55 years or
Yeah.
something. And like most of the actual places are still here. We live close to one of them.
One is a
right
barbecue
now.
joint.
Yeah. And it's like one's up north, it's about 45 minutes north, and there's the house. Right?
Yeah.
And it's like you head south, and there's the house from the Jessica Biel
Chad's
version.
like, nah, we could just CGI
Nah, dude.
that in.
We'll just Bolivia. And I'm like, but Bolivia looks what the fuck is that mountain?
Like Iowa is really giving us a tax break. We just find a field. Nobody's
not the
gonna know
same.
the difference.
You can. It's
We'll
so
CGI
weird,
the
dude.
fucking house in the background. You'll think it's the same place.
It's so obvious.
It'll
it
be all
sucks.
right.
It's like, man, hey, there should be some stipulation sometimes to be
Yeah.
like, hey, man, there's
We don't want to send a crew to Texas to do, a little bit. And
right.
like, nah,
Hey, dude,
nah.
just film your exteriors at least. Right?
We,
Send a
we can find those
drone.
kind of places in Rhode Island.
Dude. Literally, they're all, hey, upper state,
They're
man.
like, hey man, I heard you got a new project, and he's like, yeah, I'm on my way to Argentina, and they're like, oh, nice, what are you shooting? Oh, that's a Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Why are you going to Argentina, man? Hey, dude,
Tax
there,
breaks.
there may be parts of Australia that you could pull off as Texas just because it's so crazy there. You might be able
Sure.
to find like a few 100 acres of similar to Texas
Mhm,
land.
Yeah,
But
you
that's,
can't have any of the locals walking around or
No.
being extras because they're like, where in the fuck is this again?
Yeah, no, that won't work. It's like NASA.
That's not Del Valley.
Right. It's like NASA with using Arizona for Mars. You know what I mean?
Well,
they had to apologize.
to be fair
once.
to the National Aeronautic Space, whatever the fuck it is. I mean, they kind of got to make do with what they got, John. They can't exactly. He's like, no, we're going to build a biosphere, and we're going to make it exact conditions like it would be on Mars.
Hey, man, I mean,
We just
I'm
need
saying.
Congress to approve this $87 billion to build this fucking,
And also,
biosphere.
like, everybody's got to charge their electric cars, but that fucking robot dog's been running around Mars for 15 years, 20 years. How long's that
Yeah.
fucking robot
Well,
dog
they haven't
been
come.
running
They
around?
haven't come around to like saying, "Hey, look, we're gonna put mini nuclear reactors in Teslas, right?" And wait for
It's
some
just-
terrorist organization to hotwire a Tesla and fucking blow up fucking Times Square,
Right.
make it
We got a
uninhabitable.
Golf cart on the moon's been there, right? It's supposed jump in it, drive it off.
The golf cart with knobby tires. You know what I mean? They got a fucking nuclear
That's been
engine.
up there since '69.
I mean, they're running subs on nuclear. Why can't it be fine for fucking Teslas?
Hey, what's wrong with plutonium?
Yeah, right. Hey, man, you get it going fast enough, you'll
work for
fucking
Doc Brown.
Yeah, you'll fucking travel back in time. And they're like, well, no, if these
Go
explode,
back
we'll
in
be in the
time.
Stone Age. You know,
Hey, man, you got to crack an egg to make a few omelets or something.
right? Yeah. That's what Ultron said. So you know, it's Spader. So it's got to be, you know, got to have some truth in it.
Hey, and Spader's always been a good guy.
Yeah. Yeah. There. Look, as good as Spader is, even in the blacklist, I just want to fucking rock him one time, right, in his
Yeah.
fucking smug face. But
Yeah,
he
dude.
plays it so well. And what's
Man.
crazy about, look, I know we're getting off on another tangent,
That's what we do.
but I fucking love the blacklist.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
great.
his face would think like, oh, I'm not gonna cross this dude.
Right.
But then he would have there was tons of moments in that show where he was just the most generous,
Right.
giving. You know, he had this. You know, it's kind of like Sherlock and his irregulars. You know what I
Right,
mean?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like he had all these people that did different things, and he took care of them all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, man, I heard your wife died of cancer. Here's this fucking Picasso.
Yeah. Here you go.
Cash it in. You know what I mean? Do what you want, and you're like, oh, and then the next scene, he's like giving the go ahead to like murk like 10 people,
Yeah, yeah.
and
Hey,
I'm like,
It is what it is.
it was such a, it's like you knew he was bad, but he wasn't all bad.
Right.
You know what I mean? And when
Yeah,
he did
Ari Gold.
good, yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? So I was okay with that. I mean, it was a good show.
It's so funny though, because there's a few that it's hard to get through where you're like, I mean, there's a few scenarios where you're like, wait, no, man, I can't have you being a good guy,
yeah,
right? I can't even have you being slightly decent. It's like you've been a piece of shit since 1984.
that has
you've-
been his bread and
Your
butter.
bread
dude.
and butter was like fucking
Being an asshole.
was sweater vest around the neck, khaki pants, dumb names.
No, I don't want to let you
Dude,
borrow my sweater vest. Your big bulbous head stretches out the neck.
dude, he's the. I mean, that was definitely the first time that I saw it, but it was also one of those crazy things where when you're watching the movie, you're like, hold on, wait, what? And you're like, you realize, and I don't remember if it was Pretty in Pink or 16 Candles, but whichever of the ones it is, and like, he's, I think it's Pretty in Pink, but he's at his parents' house, right? But he's in there with like the blonde hooker doing cocaine, and you're like, aren't you guys
They were like, hey,
juniors
man,
in
we
high
got
school?
Spader to play the asshole, but he doesn't look, enough of an asshole. And they're like, pop his collar.
Pop his collar. You put a blonde hooker in his
It
bed.
takes his douchiness up 20
Oh,
points.
dude.
And they're like, oh, perfect.
Yeah, man, but what's he doing? Is he just laying in bed? It's like, nah, dude, he's doing cocaine. It's like, hey, man, he's supposed to be 16. These are high schoolers. They're like, yeah, no, he's a party boy. And it's like, wait.
Hey, look, we were 15, 16 in the early 90s.
Right.
I mean, that was still a select group of kids that were just fucking doing bumps, dude. You know what I
Right,
mean?
dude.
We were mostly concerned with getting laid and getting our hands on some Bartles and James.
100%.
You know what I mean? We wouldn't like, yo, can we get a
Spader's in a
ball?
mansion with an
Yeah,
8-ball and
and a hooker.
and still trying to hook up with Molly Ringwald.
My
It was
dad
like,
left me $12,000 to make sure I ate while they were in Ibiza.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna blow it on, fucking blow and fucking
Yeah.
hookers.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Fast forward, dude. It's like they give us
Euphoria.
Cruel Intentions. Oh yeah, did we get Cruel Intentions? Ryan Philippe, and then now Euphoria, right?
Yeah.
Where it's just balls to the wall. Kids on drugs, sex, OnlyFans,
Yeah.
violence, murder, trans.
Can I
It's
tell you, as much as people talk about that show, I haven't given it another watch after like season 1.
man, I haven't done anything.
It's too hard on my. It's too hard on my soul, right?
Mhm.
And Gillis I was watching the supercut of like Shane and Matt
Yeah,
talk about is like it's a tough one,
it's a real tough one, dude.
right? Because you're like, oh, who wouldn't want to see Sydney Sweeney's,
Yeah.
jugs hanging out or see her on OnlyFans doing God knows what, right? But if you look at the premise, they're all in fucking high school, right? And you can't, like we
That's
talked
the
about
problem.
it before. We can't be 50-year-old dudes,
No,
gooning,
it's the problem.
gooning as the kids say to
Yeah.
fucking Sydney Sweeney when she's like apparently fucking 17. It's
It's a
just not.
problem.
I can't do it.
It's weird.
So I just don't. I haven't watched
I
anymore.
only watched the first season, and then I never quite dipped into
And
anything.
that was
But,
rough.
Man, that was such a
The
hard
first
watch.
season was rough, and apparently they've amped it up since. And I'm
Right.
like, hey man,
Man, I don't know.
I'll just catch, when some other idiotic podcast talks about it, right? And they're
it's a
just
lot.
saying everything, and we're like, I
Well,
can't
also,
do
dude,
it.
like every kid has to be into every version of bad everything. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, we don't have one.
They're doing all the bad.
There's not just like one kid that's like, nah, bro, I was working up at Sonic on the weekends.
Yeah.
I play a little.
I just went through Dairy Queen,
Yeah, dude.
not
Right.
like fucking almost an hour ago, and it's just young kids upset that they have to work,
Yeah.
disenfranchised from the fucking job,
Right.
serving me a fucking milkshake.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Then he gets a check, goes buy something cool.
Yeah, he gets his check, cashes it at the fucking check cashing place, pays 3%, goes home, gives like $100 to his mom. He's left with
Right.
like $75.
Right.
I mean, that's
Right.
the teenagers running around our town.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're
Yeah,
not-
Exactly, dude.
They're not, buying uppers or
These people are over there
filming
just
porn.
doing crazy stuff. And
Yeah.
You're like,
It's like,
That's what
oh, I mean, look, if that's like California teenagers,
yeah, dude, that's a whole new.
stay in
guess-
Texas. If not for taxes,
I guess it's
because you don't want your daughter,
Is it
getting
the,
railed at a house party.
is it the evolution from our 90210s, right? Because like, yeah, we couldn't afford the stuff they had, but for some reason, it still felt like, yeah, that's probably what they're doing over there. But I didn't feel like ever that was preposterous. I was kind of like, nah,
Well,
that makes sense. But you know why?
Let's
Because they would
let's
do
be
things.
frank. If a kid got a Porsche on 90210, it made sense to you, right?
yeah.
They're living in Beverly Hills.
Because you knew your buddy who got like an 86 LeSabre. You know what I mean? So you're like, no, that makes sense.
A Dodge Colt hatchback.
Randy got a Dodge Colt hatchback
Yeah.
for his 16th
because
birthday.
his aunt died.
Right. I get that, fucking Steve Sanders' rich dad who owned a television studio
Yeah.
would give him a Porsche. That's fine.
Sure, it
right?
tracks.
But like, they also did things that were kind of, to be realistic, man. Like, they had things like Priestley working fast food, just to make some cash.
I mean, even the Saved by the Bell kids worked at a fucking
Yeah.
beach fucking
You're
resort.
damn right they did. That's how
You
we
know what I
met
mean?
Leah Remini. That's how the world met
And
Leah
the
Remini.
world has been better since.
Ever since.
You know what I mean?
Scientology, not so good, but
Yeah. Hey, look, she figured it out.
she figured it out.
She, I assume
she
that
heard 'em.
Cruz and all these other Madonna, all these other people know this thing is fucking ridiculous. They're in too deep, bro.
Yeah.
They're in too deep,
Dude,
and
how-
they can't just jettison it like fucking Leah did.
How bold you got to be, though, to be Leah Remini, and then when they're like, hey, look, Tom's looking for a girl, she's like, nah.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean, nah? No, we're telling you Tom needs a girlfriend. And she's like, no, that's cool.
Yeah, nah, I'm good.
And they're like, no, you didn't hear us?
Yeah.
Right? You could
Like,
be
do you not understand this tremendous opportunity
we're
we're
giving- yeah, what we're
presenting to
presen-
you?
what do you know what I mean? You're hot, he's hot. What's the problem?
It's like Leah said no. Call Nicole.
Call Nicole.
You know what I mean? Or whoever
Yeah,
it was.
What do you mean Leah said no? It's like,
What do you mean? What do you mean she said no? You told her it was me, right? It's like, fucking
Yeah,
yes,
she said-
Tom. We told her it was you. She said nah.
she said she had some audition for some sitcom.
Yeah. She said she wasn't into dudes with weird teeth.
Yeah.
Look, I say that in jest.
You're right. Get a front tooth, man.
Look,
Where's it at?
you know I fucking love Tom Cruise.
I love him too, man.
Crazy as an outhouse rat. The motherfucker can make some action movies.
Makes an action movie, good actor.
If there's anything
cool
that I glaze,
superstar.
if there's any two things that I glaze more than anything, is fucking Tom Cruise action movies and fucking Endgame.
Right. Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because
You know what's
they can
cool?
do no wrong
Is
as far as action movies.
your love of Endgame, right? It's going to be completely retconned by this whole fucking doomsday thing, right? Where they're like, yeah, we're going to add some new scenes to kind of change up the meaning of Endgame. How's that going to feel?
Well, I mean,
Like blasphemous or what? Because it's not going to be good.
well, I mean,
Look, they're
I,
going to
I
do
guess
something
that's what I'm
with a
waiting
time.
on.
They're going to do something with a time machine, and then Chris Evans is back, and now Blackton America's not there anymore. Like it's all going to get real weird real quick.
Yeah.
And then we just got to accept that Tony Stark is Doom, the real Doom, because I really keep hoping that there's like this joke that
I
like
don't-
he's not the real Doom, and then all of a sudden he's like, no,
Look,
there was a multiverse.
I'm not going to
618.
lie right to your face, John, and say that I'm not worried,
I'd be worried.
because I am worried.
I'm real worried.
Because for the 6 of you who've listened to all these podcasts, you know that I have love for Endgame.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, it's classic.
I consider it one of the best kind of endings to a saga,
That's the deal.
and at least as far as sci-fi and comic book stuff. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm not putting it in the same category as like other great trilogies or whatever.
Of course.
But as far as like what they did and what they were doing, it's
Yep.
pretty fucking good, right?
It's great.
Look. I'm not saying I'm not gonna fucking not watch Doomsday. Of course I'm gonna be there. Of course I'm gonna pre-order my tickets. Of course I'm gonna be there.
It's just
like
worrisome.
the Thursday night midnight showing.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna do all that.
It's just worrisome. Right?
Hey, look, I'm less worried about fucking Brand New Day than I am about fucking Doomsday, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Even with this weird, like they're making the new Spider-Man more like the original Spider-Man in the movies anyway.
Right.
And I'm like, but man, those fucking trailers look pretty fucking good.
No, it looks good.
So,
But I feel like for the most part, I think there was one that I wasn't a huge fan of, but they've got Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Spider-Man's
I
a
mean,
great,
out of all of them, the only ones that I'm not like super, the ones that the one is probably be the second one, where him and fucking
Gyllenhaal, that was the one I was going to complain about. That's the only one that I didn't
in
love.
fucking Paris or wherever in Europe.
Right.
I mean,
I
I'm not
didn't
saying
love
it was bad,
It wasn't bad. I just didn't love
but
it.
yeah, I don't.
Everything else,
Yeah,
dude,
Homecoming.
fucking Homeward Bound or whatever the last
Yeah,
one was.
I can't
dude.
even. There's so many nowheres to nowheres that you lose track. But
Electric Boogaloo or whatever.
yeah, the third one and the first one,
Dude.
right? And which is not a common thing that happens
Right.
when you get into trilogies, right? You have the one that fucking started it all, that was the greatest, right? I.e. Blade.
Right.
Then you had the second one when they decided, look, no shade on
Here's
Guillermo,
monsters. Yeah.
no shade on Guillermo.
Man,
But-
that was different.
The guy has a style,
For what it's worth, that gave us Norman Reedus.
right?
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm not saying it was all bad,
Yeah.
right? And I'm not saying that movie was bad.
Fortunately, the
I'm
best
just saying
one
it's a
was.
stark look. Well, Blade.
Hey, fortunately,
look
it
now
was.
that you made me, because I kind of like mentally blocked.
No, hold up.
Blade
let's,
Trinity.
Let's make sure. So there's 1, 2, and 3. So it's good, bad, and then great.
I wouldn't
So
say
it's good.
No,
No, that's no.
it's
Are you
first
sure?
one.
Good.
No. First Blade.
Oh, great. Got it. I was-
Right. Second Blade. Good. Right.
yeah.
It
It's,
was. Look, the only
it's
thing,
not a bad movie. It's just compared to one.
Right, because they go so
Face
far.
huggers
I
or
mean,
some shit,
because
it got
you
weird.
had that Stephen Wright dude or whatever the fuck his name was. I think that's a comedian.
Yeah.
You know what I
But
mean.
I know
You know
exactly
what I'm
what you're
talking
talking about.
Look, Google it at home.
That guy's
The
annoying.
the first director, Neuer or Moyer or
yeah.
whatever the fuck it was. And then they had Guillermo del Toro direct the second one, and look,
Mhm.
again, Pan's Labyrinth, Labyrinth,
Right, dude, with a weird eyeball guy, Pan's Labyrinth.
The Shape of Water,
Shape of Water.
weird
Right.
as fuck, but really good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He
Hellboys.
comes in, Hellboy franchise.
Man.
The guy's good.
Man.
He
How
has
about
his own
Hellboy 2
style.
was just all the leftover monsters from Pan's Labyrinth, and he just
Yeah.
threw them into Hellboy. He's like, I don't know. We got a bunch of,
Well, he's walking around with a fucking sketchbook,
we got
and
a
he's
bunch
like,
of puppets.
"Do you have anything for us?" And he's like, "Oh, let me see." And fucking
Yeah.
flips through his
I
sketchbook,
got
and
this
he's
guy
like,
with hand eyes.
"Hey, can you get Greg Nicotero to make this?" You know what I mean? It's like, yeah.
100%.
I mean, the dude can make fucking anything.
Make anything.
It'll be fine, Guillermo.
perfect.
Right? And then Blade Trinity, which, look, for any young filmmakers who stumble across this because you fell asleep and it started playing for some reason,
Yeah, Tubi style.
look, if you got a vampire movie in mind, do not bring in Dracula because that is a killer. That
Just
means you've run out of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do it.
And that's exactly what happened with Blade Trinity.
Yeah.
They ran out of vampire shit.
But also, they came out at a time where they were clearly like they were trying to go for a look and a person, and then they shoehorned it as Dracula because they were like, "Hey, dude, we need a tough guy that's just like bald and jacked." They're like, "Got Vin," and they're like, "No, he's tied up on
Like, hey,
tied up on Fast and Furious."
Hey, you remember that guy with a fucking literal square head
Yeah,
that played the guy that woke up and knew everything in that one Fox show that only ran for like one season?
yeah.
They're like, yeah. Keep going, Chad.
Keep going.
Hey, man, he's interested,
He's interested.
and we can get a pretty good price on him.
Pretty good price.
You know what I mean? And like, make it so.
It's clear that they were like, "Hey, right
We have
now,
no money left. Hey, call Vince McMahon, see if we can get Triple H in
Yeah,
here.
can we get Triple H in there?
Because we kind of blew our money on Parker Posey.
Hey, Van
And
Wilder
Rob-
though. Van Wilder's
The majority of our casting money went to Van Wilder, Parker Posey, and fucking Wesley Snipes.
yeah, right.
Who got his check and then immediately endorsed it to IRS.
Immediately. It's like, here you go. And they're like, dude, Jessica Biel's
They
next
might as well
door.
should have had Uncle Sam as the lead actor in
hey,
Blade Trinity.
Just keep this. Look, Jessica Biel, Patton Oswalt, Ryan Reynolds, Parker Posey, right? My girl from Poker Face, who I love to death. Redhead.
Oh yeah.
I love her in everything.
Slums
Natasha.
of Slums of Beverly Hill. Yeah.
I love her. She talks like she was from a Jewish lady from 1930. She was like, they're gonna put me in the pictures.
Yeah, she was in Fantastic Four,
Dude.
wasn't she?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're damn right. Yeah, she was also mad 'cause
Again,
they called her up.
you allude to my point that there's projects that have all the talent,
Yeah.
right?
Blade 3 Trinity is it.
But execution.
Dominant.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's just like you didn't use the pieces that you had in a way that you could make something like incredible.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I like it, but it's got problems.
Well, yeah, but you also
I
like
know.
Madam Web,
Right.
Right.
I'm a
and we're not
problematic-
gonna burn 40 minutes talking about why you're ridiculous for
I'm
doing
a
so.
problematic moviegoer is the problem,
No,
right?
yeah,
Because
you mean
immediately
contrarian.
I see this bald dude with no shirt, and he's like, "I'm Dracula." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Totally not," but I'm in. Like, what do we got? We got leather pants on. Okay, you're my Dracula. Let's go.
Hey, look,
Right? And then they're like, "Hey, here's Parker
Guillermo
Posey."
directing a Blade, so.
Right.
Guillermo being in part of that FX series, The Strain,
Oh man,
fucking incredible.
incredible,
And they even really gave you a good ending.
incredible. That's a
You
good
know what I
one.
mean?
Yeah, great.
That was one of the TV shows that ran for 4 or 5 seasons, and when they
Great
were
show.
ready to fucking call it quits, they gave you a proper ending.
Was that guy in that? Kevin Durand? Was he in that?
Yeah.
Hey, get a better name though, right? You know what I mean? Like you can't be named after a basketball player and not be Kevin Durant.
Animal Control of New York,
Yes.
killing rats with rebar.
Yeah, that's him.
But look, that kind of shit works in the Guillermo project. You
For
know what
sure.
I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we got this dude. He colors his hair. He's
Yeah.
not really brown.
Right.
He's more like a sandy blonde.
we don't know what
We're just gonna dye or black. We're just gonna dye
gonna
the shit
dye
out
the
of it,
shit.
right? And make
Yes.
it look like he just
Weird.
combed in some fucking Just for Men before he showed up on set.
that day.
Yeah,
That day, like not like a fresh batch. Now,
20
here's the
minutes
thing.
before his call time.
When Blade the series is better than Blade 3.
An animated
And-
series.
Oh yeah, there was that too. I
Oh
was talking
yeah,
about
yeah,
that
yeah.
TV
You
show
talking
they did
about one with sticky fingers? Yeah,
sticky fingers.
yeah, sticky fingers.
It was that whole series is still better than Blade 3. And Blade
Absolutely.
3 had Ryan Reynolds, Parker Posey, Patton Oswalt, Natasha
Hey, look,
Lyonne.
a Blade TV show that is so fucking hard to find anywhere is still more revered than a fucking Ryan Reynolds,
Hey.
Wesley Snipes, Jessica Biel,
Guess
Patton
where-
Oswalt,
Guess-
Patton Oswalt, Parker Posey, fucking Triple H,
Dude, everybody's favorites.
Blockhead from that Fox show.
Guess where you can find it right now, baby?
Oh, in your collection behind you?
No.
Tubi?
I bet Tubi's got it. I don't know that for sure, but it would be awesome if
Hey,
it
look.
did.
Hey, don't do that.
Because you'll be watching
Do
it.
what?
What?
Don't give me hope.
Oh, I know, right? But like Blade
Hawkeye from Endgame.
one, man, deep cut.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, one 12 episode, 20 episodes, I don't know how many it had, but one 20 episode Spike TV original.
I think that's why it's so hard to find.
Right.
Because it's like you have to do a deep dive
Yeah.
to find any like old Spike shows that are still floating around,
Yeah.
right? Because that
Right.
network went belly up,
Belly
and nobody knows what happened to the property.
Nobody knows where the rights went. Yeah,
Yeah,
who knows
and-
where the IPs are floating around, dude.
right? It all got shuffled off to different places.
And yet, like, plot-wise, story, acting, you're like, effects, and you're like, man, that's kind of better than 3.
And we're never getting a Mahershala Ali Blade. I mean,
dude,
that
what are
thing's
your
dead.
chances of that?
It's dead. I've given up.
Yeah, you might as well. It's like, hey, Spawn, right?
Yeah.
With Jamie Foxx.
I don't care.
Dude, they've been talking for 20 years.
Hey, look.
He's been signed on since like
Hey, look.
2016.
Does Chad not follow fucking what's his face? The guy that played it in the movie,
Oh, yeah, Michael Jai White.
Michael Jai White. This guy is still
Still
ripped.
jacked.
60-year-olds, still ripped.
Did you watch his 3 hours on Rogan?
Still looks
It's
young.
interesting as shit.
Yeah. Hey, look.
Dude.
Just bring that guy back. We don't need fucking Jamie Foxx.
We don't need old Jamie
That's
Foxx.
that Hollywood. Hey, we want to do a project, and
Dumb idea.
fucking Ray Charles says, hey, hey baby,
You know what's great?
hey baby, if the check cash, it do what it do.
My favorite comment was, I don't know, 2.5 hours into Michael Jai White's Rogan episode on this last one, and they're like chatting, and like 2 hours in, he's like, "Yeah, I heard they were gonna make a new Tyson movie," and Rogan starts complimenting him on his Tyson movie, and he's like, "Wait, who's gonna be in the new one?" And he's like, "Well, Jamie Foxx," and he's like, "Oh, that's weird," and he's like, "Cause he's old, right? And Tyson's older but old now," and it's like, what's Jamie Foxx playing him like now as Jake Paul fighting? And then he goes, "Yeah, it's weird." He goes, "I heard he's gonna be Spawn too." And then Rogan's like, "Weren't you Spawn? Why aren't you Spawn again?" He's like, "I don't know. Jamie Foxx keeps taking all my old roles." And I'm like, dude, hey, Jamie Foxx, why are you taking all of them?
And it's just name recognition.
That's all it is.
It's all like look. If you take any hot, super popular actor, actress, whatever you want to call them, and you say, "Hey, Anna Taylor-Joy
Right.
wants to make," look.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many AI articles that I pops up on my Facebook feed about her playing Asajj Ventress in Star Wars.
Right.
I'm okay with that.
She's supposedly gonna be Magic again in game or one of the news.
Oh, the
of
one
them.
out of that obscure movie that nobody saw, New Mutants.
That's right. I saw it.
I did.
Okay, I saw it.
I was okay.
Nobody else
hey,
did.
look.
I like that movie.
Hey, look. A lot of people shit on it.
Right.
Look,
I thought it was
as
cool.
much as I shit on the stuff that you like, I have to agree with you on this one. It
Those are
wasn't.
cool.
It wasn't bad.
A horror mutant Marvel movie. We needed that. You know what I mean?
Right. Look, it was a big swing.
Big swing.
Right.
And it got hit. It got caught up in COVID where they couldn't release it for a minute, and
Right.
then it got screwed. And then whatever. I saw it. It was good.
It was a byproduct in that era where Hulu was getting on board doing some Marvel shit.
Yeah.
They made this movie that was kind of like, it was like Hulu adjacent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they were like having a twist, and it wasn't just straight superheroes fighting
Yeah,
villains.
what was that show? Legion, right? Wasn't that an X-Men
Legion,
show? Runaways,
Dagger,
Cloak and Dagger,
but
not the real Cloak and
Hey,
Dagger.
look, people slept on the Runaways.
Yeah,
I was kind of sad that
For
it
sure.
didn't carry on because I mean it had a totally, but again, this goes back to a lot of shit that we talk about.
yeah. Keep going.
Yeah, is hey,
The real.
if
Cloak
you
and
would have just
Dagger.
made a sci-fi movie,
just make a sci-fi.
a sci-fi series about like some kind of like mystical shit going on between a black dude and a white
Yeah.
chick. Hey man, just make that movie. Don't make it Marvel.
Did you
It
ever
probably would have
see-
done better.
that show, and it had absolutely no comic book ties. It was a British show called The Misfits. It was on
Yeah,
Hulu.
yeah.
Did you ever see the first 2 seasons? Are great.
Oh yeah, I
It
watched
fell off because like season 3, some of the cast got like they got greedy.
You
Like
should-
they,
sure.
they wanted their money because they were like, "Hey, dude, we're the #1 show in UK,
Yeah.
right? So you give us some more, and they were like, no, and then they dipped. And so the season like 3 and 4, I think
It's
it was
always
season four.
money.
It was
It's
got a
always
little-
money. Somebody's
those-
not getting paid what they think they're worth, and then
Right.
you know people who have bought fucking in, and how many
Right.
how many TV series or movies that we bought in on
Yeah.
that we wanted more, and then it's like, and look,
Yeah.
it's not always. It's always it's one side or the other. Either
Right.
the actors want too much, or the studio don't want to give out so much. You know what I mean? It's not. You
Yeah,
know,
they wouldn't pay Hawkeye, but then I had to deal with Stifler as Lethal Weapon. So what are we doing here? You know what I mean? These are the things
Yeah.
that Hollywood does to us.
Yeah.
Right? Hawkeye, right? The most successful franchise out, I mean, probably ever, right? It's like Fast and Furious and Marvel. These franchises are massive. And there he was. What was he in? The very first or second Marvel movie ever, just hanging out up at the top?
Yeah.
Just sitting there. Like, he was just a clip.
He was in Thor
Which was 2000 what?
11.
Okay, dude, you can't give
Because
this.
they introduced him in Thor, and then he shows up in Avengers on the second one. Because that
Dude.
was always the plan. And then now we're 28,000 movies later, and everybody
he's
wants him
right there,
back, and you're just
super
like,
successful show,
hey, man.
great character, and then they're like, no.
I mean, if look,
What, are they gonna replace him? Is that an option?
well, no, they'll just leave him out, right?
And how
because
how
who
not
are they
fair
gonna,
is that?
who are they going to replace him with?
Hey, and that's not fair because like you clearly don't mind replacing people, right? How many people have played Tony Stark's dad?
Oh yeah.
Right? They're like 12. I mean, it's every time they use a Tony Stark dad, it's a different guy.
Well,
And I'm like,
especially like if they were going back to, you know, like Agent Carter, Agents of
yeah, dude,
Shield,
what was fucking-
flashbacks.
what's his face?
It was that dude that was, you know, that guy. I mean, and it's not like he did a bad
No,
job.
I like that guy, but it's just they
You
keep
know what I mean?
changing, right? It's like here he's young, here he is old, here he is a different dad, here he is
Yeah.
a dude who looks like the dad, but it's not the dude playing
Yeah.
the other. It's like what's happening here?
I'm the
But
dude
then-
playing the dude.
And then you know they replace the one guy that they should have never replaced, even though I like Don Cheadle, but you know you got rid of Hustle and Flow. It's like well bring him back.
Look,
Hey, bring him back,
nah. Hey, look.
bring him back.
The ultimate redemption is having Terrence Howard show up in Battle World.
Dude, I wanna
or
see him in,
Secret
like,
Wars.
In a War Machine suit, so
You know
he's
what I
like
mean?
the real War Machine.
They're like, oh, hey, man, he's here. And say, man.
Dude, I want that. Whoop that trick, get a whoop. I want the song playing in the background.
His mask rises up, and you get just like with me when I pull up and I'm
yeah, dude.
blaring, you know, fucking
Yeah, dude,
ridiculous
what do you-
music.
Fucking Debbie Deb today or something. You're when I hear music,
Yeah.
whatever you.
You would have heard I Want to Dance with Somebody from Whitney Houston, but that it already went to that Taylor, whatever
Dude, I
her
love
name
it.
was.
Yeah, was it Taylor Dane?
Yeah, or whoever, Tell It to My Heart.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? Or whoever sung that. Anyway. But yeah, for his helmet to rise up and it's like he's like, hold on, man. Jarvis,
Yep,
turn down my music. You know what I
Dude.
mean?
be
Yeah.
awesome.
Hey, look, but you know we're not gonna get that. You know we're not gonna get that. But again,
But what sucks is like you almost want to go. Why not, dude? I had Channing Tatum be Gambit.
Yeah.
Right. I had Alias back as Elektra. Come on, you can't.
and hey, look,
can't
what
throw me a bone
Iron
here.
Man 2 came out in what, 09,
Right.
10,
Something.
right? We're going on almost 20 years now, 16 years. You know what I mean? It took that long for them to finally get around to making, you know, Magic Mike.
Yeah.
You know, Gambit.
Right.
Hey, man,
Come on.
give old boy, you know, have Terrence show up, have his suit being like
especially
weird
now.
looking because it's all like weird geometric
I was gonna say,
angles.
especially now, dude, make it out of some weird shit where he's like, "I've been busy," and he's like holding some glowing orb, and it's like, "What the fuck is that?" He's like, "It's a linchpin, motherfucker." It's all like, "What
Yeah.
the hell?" He's like,
He's
"Nah,
like-
I got the patent on this one." He throws it, it blows up. All right, man, 1 + 1, bitch,
He's firing square missiles. It's more
Yeah.
efficient, man.
dude. 2 + 3 is 4. So, hey, man, this has got failed math clearly, but
You know, if they had a sense of humor,
Right.
right?
And
this
they
is
do.
why, and this is why we're not. This is why we could be executives. This is
Right.
why we're not
it's
executives.
also why you're fired, right?
right. This is why some people love Chad.
Right.
Some people fucking hate Chad.
Also, what's his?
Because that's a Chad move. Be like, hey man, we're doing Secret Wars. We're bringing all these people back. Hey man, what if we call Terrence and see if he wants to come back as Rhodey Rhodes?
Yeah.
and be War Machine on Battle World and be like, nah, Chad, you know,
I'd be like, dude,
you
right
sure,
now,
bro? It
now's
would be
perfect.
hilarious.
He's everywhere. He's giving these crazy ass wild geophysics bullshit. Like, let him just show
He's on
up.
his meds.
Dude.
You know what I mean? He's been on Rogan. How much more of an
How
endorsement do
much
you
more
need
do
that
we
he's good to go?
Just let him roll up in there. You know what
Because
I mean?
Joe Rogan is the benchmark of when people are
This is
you
when you
know,
know they're on their up again.
when they're balanced out.
For sure,
right?
dude. I
And
just saw
then,
Scott
look,
Eastwood on there.
shout out Rogie.
Yeah.
Not
Rogue,
hating.
Rogue. No hate.
Because he'll have anybody on because he'll talk to anybody for 4 hours.
Yeah, dude. Him and Theo have the same kind of mentality. It's like only Rogan can get like some high class scholar, whereas like Theo's like, yo, check it out. Which, by the way, just gets freakier and freakier.
My
right?
next guest runs a company where he sandblasts cars. This is Harold.
Shine a light on me.
So I understand that you sandblast cars. Yeah. How'd you get into that?
My dad owned a mechanic shop.
Yeah, my
where he
daddy owned a body
sandblasted.
shop, and he died when I was young, and I kind of took it over when I graduated UTI. You know what I mean?
That's it. Let me think. Hold on. Let me think. My words. I had a car once,
Yeah.
right? And then it
When I
goes,
was 16 and my daddy died, I inherited his Ford Mustang, and the paint job was shitty.
dude,
So I learned how to sandblast to take it off.
100%.
And then I
dude.
thought I could do this for a living because I'm really good at it.
I mean, he blew some. He had somebody on there the other day where I was like, "This shit
7 million views.
is so abstract." I forget who it was, but it was one of those moments where he wanted to be like, "For real, for real,
Yeah.
we're for real, for real."
Well,
like,
Theo's so abstract that it's really not like a weird thing. If he has like one day he has a RFK, next day he has a fucking trash man.
right?
The day
yeah, yeah.
after he has like
McConaughey.
a McConaughey, and the next day he has a Nevada brothel worker.
Right. Then Jesse Murphy, where he's just flirting with Jesse Murphy for 2 hours straight,
As he should.
and then like
And then he gets Ella Langley on there.
Taylor Langley, and then like, but you go over to Rogan, right? It's like Neil deGrasse Tyson. Yep. It's like Graham Hancock. Yep. And then it's
Yep.
like a beekeeper from Bastrop, Texas, and you're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. What was he getting groceries?
yeah.
know what I
Do
mean?
you meet
Was
him
he
at
visiting-
HEB?
Was he up at the Boring Company with Elon, and then like she was there, like buying, like
Yeah,
selling
you know,
off her
I-
natural honey?
I was glad I ran into you. I was visiting Elon at the Boring Company, and you were getting rid of some bees, and bees are important. Hey, do you want to come on my show and have your life never be the same again? Because every advertisement that dude puts on anywhere is going to be
Dude,
as seen on Joe Rogan.
beekeeping broad from Bastrop was the weirdest. It was like, what's happening? It's like when he brings that old farmer dude who's like just an old racist farmer. You're all, this is weird, but all right.
Again, back to Theo, had an Amish kid on there.
Dude, that Amish kid got 100 million views.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Hey, look, I'm not saying all of them are home runs.
No, but it's crazy.
I mean, look, they're all
that
entertaining.
mortician.
Right. but
Today's
the-
guest is a death man.
Yeah, he deals in
death.
death. Shine a light on me.
Ah, this is fucking, I love it, dude. I love all of it. Let me just clarify.
We are look. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out here.
Mm-hmm.
We may have to change the name of the show. I love moderately idiotic because that exactly describes us,
100%.
right? But we start with topics and end completely on the other side of the planet about whatever we wanted to talk about.
Well, that's the idiot part of the moderate.
Sure.
That's
I mean, I'm not saying it's 100%. I'm
Right.
just hey man, just throwing it out there.
no. I
You know
feel
what I
you.
mean?
Yeah. It's
'Cause,
something
you
to
know,
think on.
Yeah, lighter man and the fat dude, fat nerd and lighter man, fat nerd and click. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's all kind of ideas that can be floated around. But look, nobody's. I've just because we try really hard to stick with something.
We try.
And this, I mean, if we're being honest, people, besides the lost episodes,
Sure.
we're kind of like, I don't know, 20 deep maybe
Having fun.
or
man.
more. Just
Right.
having fun.
Yeah.
But either way, I think that's where we're going to put a pin in it. This episode, I'm going to start talking like Theo Vaughn, introducing people. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. And next week, we're going to have a ditch digger from Round Rock, Texas. No, it's just going to be me and the other idiot.
Take care, folks.
We'll see you next time.
We appreciate you.